Hi peeps! Vermintide 2 is crazy fun, no matter what mode you play, and Chaos Waste is probably the most chaotic one of them all. The new Bellacor update is completely focused on making Chaos Waste an even more crazy mode than before. Random boons, weapons, and enemies already made for an insane blast of a run in Chaos Waste. The Bellacor update adds a ton of new stuff to the Chaos Waste, making it even more exciting. Do you enjoy roguelike style character builds where you've got to work with what you get? Now there's even more of that. 31 new boons and 7 new weapon traits, giving everybody even more of a chance to have fun trying out a playstyle they normally wouldn't. Explosive barrel build anyone? With the new boon, Ronald's Explosive Surprise, which spawns 4 mini barrels on explosion, combine that with Ronald's Surprise for increased barrel damage, and we might have a new OP build on our hands.
What the heck? I thought they were down. Someone kill it.
They're an explosive barrel. Hey,
nice.
The explosive barrel came in handy for once.
It worked.
Who am I kidding? It's just another boon that we'll laugh at if we ever get it. Fat Shark would have to add a way to make barrels spawn more frequently or randomly or something for a barrel build to ever be viable. Thankfully, the boon shrines have had their costs decreased, so we can actually afford to buy stuff. And if we get a bad boon or miss a few coins here and there, it's not a big deal.
Oh my god. You know what I got?
What?
25% of chance not to consume potions. My goodness. I have like 50% not to consume grenades, and now I have a 50% chance not to consume potions.
You're the consumable master.
I know, what's next?
At 150 coins, we aren't punished as hard as if we don't pinch our pennies and scour every nook and cranny of the level to make sure we haven't missed any coins that are hidden away. Speaking of things that have changed, the Chaos Wastes have a new resident. If it wasn't obvious from the name of the update, it's Bellacor, the Chaos Daemon Prince. His dark presence is made known by a couple of new curses and a new level in the Chaos Waste, along with dark whisperings in your ear when you play by yourself, late at night.
Marcus. Surely a mercenary knows of lost cause when he sees one.
If you don't subscribe right now, Bellacor will haunt you in your dreams.
Phew, good thing you're subscribed. You're guaranteed good dreams now. That spooky skull reminded me of something, the new curses. One new curse is Shadow Skulls, where skulls fly at you, trying to paralyze you with their evilness. The other new curse is Shadow Totems, which spawn waves of enemies until you destroy the totem which teleports them in from the void. The skulls are a pretty neat addition to the atmosphere, although I don't find them particularly threatening. As long as your whole team hasn't been paralyzed at once, you'll probably be fine. The totems are a bit more annoying though, as if you don't destroy them quickly, you can find yourself with an endless horde of enemies, made worse by the fact that they can combine with a horde ambush to result in a massive tide of vermin to slay. Temple of Shadows is a new level which you have to unlock during your run by destroying a Shadow Locust, found somewhere in the Chaos Waste. I really like this concept because it gives you a gold complete before the final arena, and it gifts you with, hopefully, powerful boons that are the result of your hard work. Just like doing Chest of Trials, it's a risk-reward situation where you can really strengthen your ability to complete the final arena successfully. But there is a chance that your party of heroes can get wiped out before even making it to the final arena, as these challenges are so tough. Speaking of wiping out, Chest of Trials have been updated, and the new trials have been interesting. Most of the time, the trials will now spawn out waves of enemies, unlike before, which was a guaranteed monster spawn. That's not to say a Grudge Mark monster will never spawn now, but it's only one of the many various trials that can occur now. The trials which spawn waves of enemies are the most common one to happen, and consist of a mix of a normal enemy and a special enemy. Sometimes this isn't so bad, like the Rot Blood raiding party, which consists of raiders and marauders. Just smash through them like you would any other time you get ambushed by a horde of enemies. But then you get the ones with crazy amounts of specials that can become quite the challenge. Ones like the Clan Scryer Incinerator Clawband, which will have you completely surrounded by flames on all sides.
What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh my god, what is this?
Flamethrowers! I smell a barbecue. Pretty tough if you don't have many ranged characters in your party, and that can happen a lot because the melee only characters are pretty darn fun in my opinion. And then, sometimes, you get absolute beast stung, like the Ungor Warherd, which have Ungors, which are pretty normal beastmen, Gors, who really enjoy charging at you like darn bullies, and the Standard Bearers, which make enemies tougher. Normally, this is a fairly standard wave of enemies, but when you get 1,000 Standard Bearers, the enemies are basically permanently buffed. When every enemy has basically become a tank, and they're constantly regenerating health, you're in for a real bad time. If you're lucky, you'll have the space to back off and fight them outside of their domain of death. But if you happen to be in a bad area, all I can say is good luck, have fun, and don't die. Anyways, rant over. In general, I would say the Bellacor update has made the Chaos Waste even more fun and chaotic than before. Chaos Waste was already such an awesome mode, and they made it even better with this update. I love the boon variety, and with the new boons we can expect to have even more crazy fun runs of Chaos Waste. I think basically guaranteeing 2 veteran boons with the new optional Temple of Shadows in the Bellacor Cursed Expeditions is a step in the right direction, although I'd like to see Fat Shark add something to allow for guaranteed top tier boons in any expedition run, not just the ones cursed by Bellacor. Current way of hoping we get a good build from basically the completely random boons that we get can feel punishing if we end up with nothing good. Whatever happens, I hope Fat Shark continues to add more to the Chaos Waste mode. I'm loving it and I look forward to even more excitement. Thank you everybody for listening to me ramble on about the Bellacor update, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you plan to try out that crazy barrel build I mentioned, and leave a comment with your thoughts on the changes below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!